All right. Hello, everybody. Oh, baby. I can tell you why I'm excited. It's because the Golden Knights won, baby. Yeah, they played the Habs tonight. They played the Montreal Canadians. Oh, baby. Woo! Okay, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this was the third round, game one. The first game here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. It was 107 degrees Fahrenheit. Good game. Good game. And I'm not just saying it because the Knights won. Oh, baby. Oh, woo! Wait, I'm missing somebody. Flurry. It was easy to get him this time. I play game. You play game? Yes, I play. Oh, okay. Well, here. Mr. Play. Oh, shit. Let's get this over here. You need to be right there. Ladies and gentlemen, the goalie of the hour with 27 saves tonight, Marc-Andre Fleury. Ha ha! Woo! Okay, here we go. The Knights played a great game with this amazing goaltender in front of me. He absolutely killed it. So did the Knights. Offense, defense, everybody played really well in the neutral zone and everything. They got the puck out of their own end. It was amazing. Carnell Johnson. I used to think it was Parnell. Then I read his name somewhere. I'm like, oh, it's Carnell. He absolutely did amazing with the national anthem. I love how he sings it. He sings it to honor the national anthem, even though it talks about institutionalizing slavery. But anyway, so he sang it well. The person who sang the Canadian national anthem actually did pretty great for themselves too. Okay, I forgot. Let's go ahead and go to the first period. Now, Fleury gives a turnover to Anderson in the first 10 seconds of the game. The first 10 seconds in. That's very weird for him. It's a tentative start. Gallagher gets denied after a turnover. Montreal realized they had to keep Vegas in their own end, and they had to get and keep the lead in the game. Unfortunately, they did not do that at all. Marshall gets a power play. No shots on the no shots for the Canadians in the power play. None whatsoever. Now the shots were 8-5 in favor of Montreal. 5 minutes into the game, they played really well. And then, of course, they gave lots of pressure. I think first 10 minutes into the game, they did pretty well. They gave some pressure to the Knights and really brought the heat, except for what happened this. So they played really well. And then at 9 minutes and 15 seconds, Shea Theodore scores a goal, assisted by Braden McNabb and Chandler Stevenson, and it's 1-0 Knights. This was right off of the face-off. Montreal trail for the first time in 7 games. Okay, Price didn't see it. He didn't see it, and I'm gonna talk about the strategy that Vegas is going with, and I think they're using it really well tonight. For having just a couple of days off, I think they were studying really well, but they were probably studying while trying to beat the Avalanche. They barely did that. Now we get a shot missed by Alex Pietrangelo, and we get a giveaway by Riley Smith in the offensive zone. Now we get a giveaway. Oh, I'm sorry. I already said that. Now we had a number of hits. Riley Smith on Nick Suzuki, who also won some faceoffs. Jonathan Marchessault on Alexander Romanov in the defensive zone. And Philip Deneau on Nick Holden in the offensive zone. Montreal played very physically well, and they were ahead in shots but behind in the scoring. Now, I can say here, Colorado knows how this turns out. They know exactly what that's like. Vegas had a lot of games with Colorado, little too many, game 6, right, where they noticed that they were they were ahead in the shots but behind in the points. Vegas was behind on the shots but ahead in the points. Except for game 1, they were massively terrible. Anyway, okay. Now Carlson's shot was deflected wide. Vegas puts on some pressure onto the Habs. Gallagher's shot is saved by Mr. Marc-Andre Fleury, I think it was. Now Aramia couldn't get a shot, went wide, and Vegas then ramps up hits in the later parts of the period. Now Montreal had more hits, but it's because they were chasing the puck mostly here in this part of the game. Price saves the shot, keeps it. Then we go to Vegas getting a power play because they let me fix this, but it is because they draw some pressure. So they draw some pressure. About a minute at the end of the period, Montreal kills it. 15 of 15 penalty kills for them. So, in all these playoffs, that is 15 power plays against them, 15 penalties, and they kill 15. Not bad. Vegas definitely doesn't have that. Let's go ahead and go to the second period. Now we still have there was a power play at that I just described. In the second period, we still had 20 seconds to go and left in that power play, but then the Habs get another penalty against them, which makes it a 5-on-3 situation. It ends up they end up with a second power play, of course. They end up with 2 shots altogether. Now at 2 minutes and 18 seconds. Alec Martinez scores a goal, assisted by Riley Smith and Shea Theodore, making it 2-0. Golden Knights. Now we get to we get to the Habs here, and they just allowed 1 goal. Okay, fine, it was a goal. Price didn't see it, so he didn't save it. But this second goal has to be deflating for Montreal. It really does. You can't just let 2 goals go like that. Now, we had a great cross crease pass. Price has no chance. No chance there to stop that. Price takes away a shot attempt from Mr. Mark Stone on a 2-on-1 situation. Vegas take over. Vegas takes over the game at this point, right? Now let's go ahead and go to Vegas. Give some pressures. The Habs get a power play, but 15 seconds. In 15 seconds, it becomes a 4-on-4 situation. Look, it's gonna happen. Now Montreal puts some more pressure, but they get another power play against them. Nick Holden makes a shot, saved by Carey Price. Ben Sherratt gets a hit on Matthias Janmark. Josh Anderson gets a hit on Holden in the defensive zone. Nick Raw and Nick Holden both missed their shots. Eric Stahl wins the faceoff in the defensive zone. And at 11 minutes and 46 seconds, William Carrier unfortunately gets a 2-minute penalty for roughing Brendan Gallagher. And of course, Nick Suzuki wins the faceoff in the offensive zone. Tyler Toffoli misses a shot. Cole Caulfield misses a shot. Fleury makes a save against Tully. And then at 12 minutes and 5 seconds, unfortunately, Cole Caulfield scores a power play goal, his first ever in a playoff. He's a rookie. And he was assisted by Corey Perry and Tyler Toffoli, making it 2-1 Golden Knights. Now, not too long after, 50-something seconds, 12 minutes and 58 seconds, Matthias Janmark scores a goal from assisted by Zach Whitecloud and Alex Tuck. 3-1 Knights. Now, remember that Alex Tuck was with the Avalanche, and he was with Kirill Kaprizov. I know it's been about 3 years, I think. Had they not traded him, and you would have had Kirill Kaprizov, Greenway, you would have had Graves, you would have had a whole bunch of players and Alex Tuck together, it would have been a whole different story. And this is why. He's been a great, great person here. Now, we get Carrier almost adds another goal. Montreal had a... I'm sorry. They had a 3-on-2. I'm pretty sure it was a 3-on-2. And they missed that. Price goes post to post, gets a robbery on Marchessault. There's a denial comes in with a. Hold on a second. Now I'm sorry. I think it was Theodore comes in with a tip, but saved with 12 seconds left in the game. So that was in the period. Not in the game, but in the period, that was a denial on Jay Theodore. Now Vegas kept up the pressure on the Canadians. The Price is a big goalie, and Theodore, Stone, Pacioretty, Stevenson, and others find that out, and they find tricks to get around that. They put the pucks in the area that they needed to. They get in the grind, mount tons of pressure, and that's what I like to see from my guys. Now, Montreal's defense was missing some key players, and honestly, it really showed tonight, and that they are in need of those kinds of players like Jeff Petrie, because there are two other defensemen who are absolutely exhausted. And look, I mean, when we're missing guys on our team, we can tell, honestly. Now, this is how Vegas plays. Their shots are almost usually high quality, even if they don't get as many shots against their opposition in some nights. Now, many times they've missed so many shots. They couldn't win. They couldn't win battles for the puck. They couldn't get the puck out of their own end. They couldn't find the back of the net, and the defense and the offense have actually let them down, and it has cost them a lot. That could be some of the reasons why they went past even 5 games in the first 2 rounds. I don't know, maybe. I think, to me, that is the case. Now we get to the third period, and we had I would say very early pressure by Montreal, but they still didn't get any shots. Now, Carlson's line is then brought in. They start forechecking, giving some pressure to the Habs. Stevenson has a break that was forced wide. We get some cross crease passes. Now, this is like the cross crease passes used by the Washington Capitals against Vegas in 2018. That's how they got most of their goals against Vegas. Vegas was very weak when it came to that. Now, Vegas knows that if Carey Price can see it, if he can see the puck and he can see your shot, he saves it. He's a straight shooter. He knows how to play. He knows how to play hockey very well. You have to shoot it where he's not. Now, look. So you have to just cross crease it, butterfly across, and I think that's gonna make a huge difference, right? If you butterfly it across. Now, if he comes, how do I put this? If he comes across, right? If Price comes across, guess what? There's no way he's going to get that. I'm sorry. He ain't doing it. You can possibly bury it high, right? That if you do it that way. It's a good strategy, and it actually seems to be what Vegas is actually going in with. That's what they're saying. We're gonna go do some cross crease passes, and he's not gonna be able to get that. Now, Nick Suzuki wins the faceoff in the offensive zone. Price saves Carlson's shot. Toffoli gets a hit on Braden McNabb in the offensive zone. Philip Deneau wins a faceoff in the offensive zone. Canadians give away the puck to Stone. In the defensive zone, Dunal gets a hit on Janmark. In the defensive zone, Price saves a Pietrangelo goal attempt. So then we get some takeaways by Pietrangelo in the offensive zone and Nick Raw in the neutral zone. We get some hits, a number of them. Braden McNabb on Brendan Gallagher. Let's see. Here we go. Oh, Reeves on Eric Gustafsson in the offensive zone, and Carrier on Ben Sherratt. Now, we get Tuck getting a major chance, makes a defensive play, turns it into a breakaway, but then it hits the post, and, well, it stayed out. Man, I was excited. I was like, go, go, go! But no, it didn't happen. Now, we get 10 minutes and 6 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, Nick Holden gets a goal from Riley Smith and William Karlsson. So there you go. Now, that's 3 out of 4 goals for Vegas that are from the blue line. That's not a usual stat. That's actually very weird, right? Karlsson gets the puck to Smith, Smith to Holden. Price loses his balance, can't get to the other side of the net. Holden makes the play. 4-1, go to Knights. Now, look, Tampa didn't really get any in the blue line, and Vegas has what, 3 out of 4? Very weird, right? Okay, here we go. Stevenson had a deflection saved by Price. Now, we still wonder, how the hell did he make that save? This could have been, right, if you're really thinking about it, this could have been a 6 or 7-1 game without him. You would think, right? And look, if we had Leonard there, all those shots, this probably would have been a loss for the Golden Knights had we had Leonard. I know the Robin Leonard lovers are like, please don't say that. I don't give a. Anyway, here we go. Now, Vegas was in complete control of the game at this point. Now, Fleury then denies Anderson while Montreal puts some pressure. So, there you go. Dunal wins a faceoff in the offensive zone. Caulfield shot blocked by Whitecloud. Suzuki makes a shot saved by Fleury with 2 pads. And then Caulfield also was blocked by Fleury, and he enjoyed it so much he did it twice. Man, was that a game. That was an incredible game. I thought the Knights defense was there. I thought their offense was there. I like their strategy of doing cross-crease passes. It seems to work against them. And if Jeff Petrie and their other guy are out, I don't remember his name, guess what? These guys aren't going to do well. They're really not. It's honestly going to be sad to see them, good for us. Sad to see them lose because they didn't have their defense, because we know exactly how that feels. Remember, we had missed Martinez, Reeves. Right now we're missing Thomas Nosek, who came out of COVID and just was like, screw it, bitch, I'm going to score some goals. So, honestly, what a good game this was. I was happy that the Knights finally did something. And, boy, this was an incredible game.